Hey there, Jennifer. How's it going? This is Courtney, and in this video, I'm going to show you 3 things you can do today to help bring in more pet owners to your business. Oftentimes in the world of the internet, most local business owners are way too busy running their business to learn how the internet can benefit them and their company. And sometimes the only hesitation they have to hiring someone is they don't know who's an expert and who isn't. I have found by giving people an easy free attack plan of actual things they can do to impact their business has resulted in a lot of those local business owners still raising their hands and asking me to help them grow. So by the end of this video, you've liked what you heard and you can see that I have a lot of tricks up my sleeve that can help your business. Just shoot me a message back and we can chat. So now let me show you 3 things that will set your company above your competition, which are content, citations, and backlinks. So, content. Most business owners know that they need content, but a lot of them don't know that studies have shown that Google wants for there to be at least 1,500 words on the home page. Not only that, the content needs to have the right keywords. Google does this because it gets them to know what your business is and its purpose. Right now, your site is sitting at about 708 words at the moment, and I also did the same thing to your top competitor in the Virginia Beach area, and that is Pet Care Veterinary Hospital, and these guys are looking at 892 area. This is very beatable, by the way. They just put in a slightly bit more effort into their content. So to give more context about what I mean by content, so for keywords, if you're not familiar, these are words or phrases that people search up each month to resolve their issues or concerns, and you guys can miss out on a lot of pet owners by not having these keywords on your website and by also not properly placing them. So just to give you an idea what I mean, so everything that you see highlighted, including photos, icons, everything that you see, this is what Google looks at when they scan your site, and you want to even make sure your photos that you have on here are have the correct keywords. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to see if something save as. All right, perfect. This is a great example of something that you would want to have on for your photos and icons, but you want to make sure all of them have it, not just some of them. Right? So next what we're going to go do is we're just going to come over here to this is Erin's. It's the wrong one. This is yours. Perfect. This over here is Air's. This is a tool that essentially gives me behind the scenes details that Google is looking at when it comes to ranking a site. I ran a quick scan of you and your competitor just to look at a couple of things. One of them being the keywords. You guys at the moment are ranking for 62. All right, so we're just going to take a look at what a few of those keywords are. All right, okay, and let's take this one's the good. All right, so I'm going to give you a bit more information about like keywords. So I can see that these aren't the most optimized for people who are trying to find you. You don't want people to just be finding you guys because of your business name, right? It's good for branding, but not everybody knows your business name, right? So you want to be able to have keywords that are geared towards them. So that's how you end up attracting new pet owners. And we're just going to take a look at your competitor, right? These guys are ranking for 521 keywords at the moment. Okay, all right, Pet Care, right? And these guys, same thing for them. You want to be able to. This is only just a snippet up there, so they probably have, I'm pretty sure they have a lot more. But this is just like the same thing with them as well. You want to be able to have keywords that draw in, general amount of people, right? And I'm actually going to give you an example of what it is that I mean. So, imagine how simple it would be to dominate your competitor in this area if you do keywords properly. Right. Okay, so this over here, all right, this is the keyword that I popped in, Veterinary Care Hospital, Virginia Beach. Right, so this is a good example. And next what I'm going to do is, let's see, we're just going to go over this entire page. And next thing we're going to get into are citations. And that's the second thing that's important to Google. And what a citation is and why it's important, I'll get into that very shortly. Is actually related to this right here. So this right here is the map pack, aka the Google Maps section. And you can see over here, you can see the business's name, address, and phone number. This is how Google verifies and gives relevance to your business. And this is what helps to indicate citations, right? So how you actually show up in Maps is actually pretty simple. So this picture is going to illustrate what I'm about to discuss. So you want to have your business's name, address, and phone number. You want to have this distributed across hundreds of directories. So in places like BBB, Yelp, Yext, City Star, and many, many more about that. So you want to have, the goal is to have as many of these as possible. So these are also known as your citations. And you want to have more than your competitors so that you can gain more trust in them from Google. And this will push you above them in the map pack. And how that you go about getting these is pretty simple. There are tools that will tell us exactly what directories your competition is listed on. Then we can go down their list and match those directories. But we don't want to just stop there because we don't want to just match them, right? We want to dominate them. So whatever your competitor has in citations, we want to get what they got, then add 50 to 100 more so that it takes them a long time to catch up. Right? And then the ultimate goal is you want to be in the top 3 results, right? And that is because people do not click on more businesses. People click on the first thing they see. So the goal is you want to be in these top 3 results. The higher you are, the more clicks you get. And then we're going to go into the last section that I want to talk about, and that is backlinks or link juice. This third pillar will really help you guys to dominate on Google. So when we search up this pretty little keyword up here, as I'm pretty sure you're aware, you guys are not on the top 3 results or the first page of Google, right? So you want to be up in here because, again, this is where people click. So the higher you are, the more clicks you get. And in order to get up here, you need authority. And how you get authority comes back down to backlinks. And a backlink is when one website links to another website online. So think of it like this. If site A links to site B, then site A is giving site B some of its link juice. It's like a vote of confidence. And in Google's eyes, this is passing authority. And the more relevant the site, the more valuable the link. So for example, if you have a local blog talking about dog care, if you have something like that linking back to you guys, then that is a lot more effective than having, say, a backlink from Pizza Hut linking to you guys, That's not so great. So going back over here to Ahrefs, this is a great tool to take a look at backlinks. And you guys are sitting at 128 backlinks at the moment. And then we're just going to take a look at what your competitor has. And these guys are sitting at 947 backlinks. And now you're probably wondering, how the heck do I go about getting those? And, that's also another great question. And the answer to that is, with tools like Ahrefs, we can see exactly which sites are linking to your competitors. And we can go get those exact same links for your business. So getting to the top is not magic. It's just a method. And I've shown you that method today. Right, so once again, we went over content. Your front page needs at least 1,500 words. Citations, you want to have 200 to 300 of these to beat out the competition by a landslide. And link juice, you need more relevant sites pointing at you guys to show Google you are the authority. And if you implement these strategies, today you can be number 1 across Google. So I bet you're wondering, what do I do now? You can either go with this information I provided you today and do this on your own, and I'm totally cool with that. However, if you want the most effective route and want to save yourself the time, you can give me a call or a text at 218-517-5513. I look forward to hearing from you. Have a great day. Bye.